Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am having a fantastic day, and today we are riding along one of our main lines. This is the main line going from Wivelscombe to Rugby, and this is the stretch of track between Wivelscombe and Woodstock. Now, before I go ahead and get into the agenda for today, I do want to give a quick apology to those who have been waiting since October, since the last episode was released of episode 9. Yeah, it's been quite some time. 3 months behind. Yeah, I got a lot of work to get catched up on. Anyway, what is on the agenda for today? Well, we got a couple things. I did a little bit of a poke around of what I could potentially be doing on the server. Or not on the server, on the actual fleet itself. So first thing we got to do is we got to upgrade our fleet. Our fleet is becoming desperately old. If we just go ahead and back out here, or when I back out here, I'll show you guys what the ages of the vehicle we're riding on. And I'm telling you right now, vehicles are really past their lifetime. The second thing is I want to work on Woodstock Station, and that's where we're going into right now. Woodstock Station has kind of been neglected a little bit. I haven't really done much work on it recently, but the work that I want to do on it right now is pretty much rework everything as far as from cargo to passenger and pretty much to track efficiency that's around the station itself. And then, of course, messing around with the actual local services, such as in the tram and the buses. And then I want to go ahead and start the process for electrifying the network. This isn't going to mean that we're going to start with electric trains yet. We did start electrifying the stone line, but we haven't electrified the rest of the network. So that's what I really want to do right now. Then I also want to work on the T intersection that we're going to be seeing here, that is around Woodstock, Thetford, and Rugby. This one is really a jumbled mess. I want to get this fixed up as soon as possible. And I want to be able to go ahead and adjust these tracks. Because one, that looks so janky right there. The actual tracks that we just went over, I want to fix it. I want to fix a lot of stuff that we got going on here. And generally speaking, I'm hoping that's something that can be easily accomplished. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump out of here and move into pretty much preview mode for what's to come for the fleet, the station at Woodstock, the network, as well as this T intersection over here. It's not much of a T intersection, to be honest, but it's still going to be classified as one because 3 different points at the endpoints. Yeah, you got it. Anyway, let's go and get into this. So right now we were just riding on train number 3 right here, and this one has been operating for some time. If we just take a look at details here, it tells the actual age in terms of hours, but it's already, if you just hover over it, it just says lifetime reached, meaning that this vehicle is at its last leg. We need to go and do something about this and make sure that our vehicles are at top notch. And just as a friendly reminder, I think we're going to be working on getting the stations worked on as well. So what we're focusing on, the Woodstock station, electrifying the network, and also this intersection over here. Now, this does mean that I am going to have to mess around with this cargo line right here. And I'm going to have to mess around with this right here as well. And I'm going to have to mess around with the roads. So that's always going to be something fun to mess with. Yay. So let's go ahead and get straight on into that. First off, I think we should go and focus on Woodstock. The upgrading of the fleets, yeah, was the first thing I mentioned that we needed to do. But I think that's something that can be waited on. Now, with Woodstock here, we got a lot going on. So we got the actual station for the buses right here. And the buses are actually doing pretty good. We got decent number of passengers on both sides, and they're getting serviced by this station regardless. And we're already starting to see traffic signals pop up, and it's only the year 2022 or 1922, sorry. Now, in terms of alone, if you guys watched episode 9, which if you did, then praises you to you because that was well over 2.5 months ago. But regardless of that matter, we're gonna have some things to worry about. So I think to start things off, I want to rework this area, generally speaking. Now, I know that we got this industrial sector going along the trackside, but I need to get rid of this. This is not something that I like too much. And I'm going to most likely get rid of a lot of these industrial buildings right here. So I'm going to head into a quick time-lapse mode, and I think we'll come back after that point. So enjoy the time-lapse, and I might have a little bit of a voiceover going on while I'm doing the time-lapse. Who knows? I might just have some music playing, though. Who knows? Anyway, enjoy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is enough time lapse for today. That took a little bit longer than I had thought. I think that I spent roughly about 40 minutes on that. Well, damn near close to 50 minutes in real time. So, yeah, you could say we did quite a lot during that time lapse. I'm just going to go and run through everything that we did in case you guys weren't actually watching or I wasn't actually doing a voiceover. I have a feeling that I'm not going to do a voiceover because my voice is going to be really hoarse by the end of my recordings today, and I kind of want to let it stretch. So let's go and go over what exactly I have done. So first off, we revamped the entire approach into Woodstock, both sides. So this side over here, we got a 6-track approach going into Woodstock Station. Now, Woodstock Station is kind of like a half station. Half of it is for passenger, half of it is for cargo. Now, currently, in terms of cargo services, we only have one cargo service that stops here, and that is, that is the Woodstock CM, and I believe that stops on this track right here. No, it stops over here. So that's the track that it will go onto. However, we do have plans to get more cargo coming through Woodstock, but that is a eventuality. That's not something that will happen anytime soon. Now, I got the transfer station right here set up because, frankly, it's going to provide easy access for all the vehicles to head to allow for easy connection to the actual station itself. And generally speaking, I believe that actually worked out really well. The actual layout for this turned out to be better than I initially thought. So that's something that I'm really impressed with as far as myself is concerned. I decided to do a little bit something different with the building that we got going on here. So that's kind of what I decided to do here. Now, the approach on either side of the station has diamond intersections both sides. This is so that way trains can easily maneuver between the different tracks, no matter which one they are at. Now, something that I am potentially going to do, I don't think I am going to do this, but this might be something to do with later. This passenger track right here is meant for the service that heads over to Thetford, and now it's going to head over to Darwin. But I eventually want to expand this so that way both sides are passenger service, but I don't think I should. But I do want to get your guys' opinions. Do you guys think that this should be a passenger platform or keep it as a cargo platform for now? And maybe in like 30 years in game, we'll go ahead and switch it over. Which, speaking about year progression, we have the date speed paused still. Now, the reason we did this initially is because I didn't want to progress any further in terms of technology. Now, I want to ask you guys right now, do you guys want me to unpause the date so that way we can go forward in terms of time? Let me know down in the comments, and frankly, go and give me your guys' suggestions as far as what we should do next. I know I got some other goals that I got planned for next episode, but I generally want to get your guys' opinions about what to do. Now, other stuff such as like for instance, during that entire time lapse, I had to demolish lots of stretches of tracks that included signal work. I need to replace those tracks, replace those signals. So that is something that is on agenda for next episode. But something that is also on the agenda is I might be adding a secondary platform right here. But I think I'm going to wait until next episode to explain what that will be about, as I don't really want to give you guys any spoilers yet. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, please do go and hit that like button. It really helps me out a ton, makes me want to create more content for you guys. And if you guys could do so, leave me a comment telling me what you guys want to see for the next episode. I have a feeling that we're going to be able to do pretty much anything you want. But give me a comment anyway, and I'll see if I can work it into the actual gameplay itself. Anyway, I'll see you guys for the next one. Ciao for now.